Hello. I am walking late today. I'm going to walk around town. And let's talk. Let's talk about depression. If you saw my last video, you know that I've suffered from depression for years. And everybody's depression is different. It sometimes it lingers, sometimes it just hits you and goes away. The symptoms are different, the experiences are different. For me, I can tell, I think, when it's getting ready to happen. I don't know how to explain the feeling. I guess the closest word that I can get to explain it is lost. I feel lost. And now I'm not blaming my mother in any way. I mean, my mother is a wonderful woman. I love her very much. She's done a lot for me over the years, and she's a very good lady. When I was a teenager and I started experiencing depression, and I told her about it, she asked me what was wrong, because I had, been in that state for a little while. And I told her that I think it's depression. Well, her automatic response was, "What do you have to be depressed about?" And I don't think she meant that in a bad way. She was just curious as to why I was depressed. And the more we talked, the conversation went toward, well, what do you have to be depressed about? You don't have to worry about things. You have a nice home. You live in a good place. You have a roof over your head. You have things you need. And then even things you don't need. So, what is it? That's kind of stuck with me for years. And of course, after that, for years really, definitely years, I didn't talk about it. It would just happen. I would make it through it and be silent. I didn't start talking about it until my last year of the master's program at Lindsey Wilson. And I had learned that you have to talk about it. It's good to talk about it. And it helps to talk about it. And once you start talking about it, you find that you're not the only one out there who is going through this. And like I said, everybody experiences things differently. Like I said, mine begins with that feeling of lost and the questions, what am I going to do? And especially when everything feels like it's going wrong. And I still can't stop myself from thinking, when I'm in the depressed state, what do you have to be depressed about? You and your spouse both have good jobs, and you just bought a house that you're working on to fix up into your, dream house or whatever, and you're getting ready to go on vacation. What do you have to be depressed about? So that definitely sticks with me. And in this process of being healthier, feeling better, eating better. Now, I guess, comes the time when I'm having to work on my mental health. For years, when this would happen, I would just, put my head down and go into autopilot. And then, but autopilot can carry over into everyday life when you're not in the depressed state. And I don't know exactly how to get out of it. When I find out, I'll let you know, definitely, but I'm no expert on it. But I do know that I feel like I've been in autopilot for years now. And there's no on and off, it's a constant. And today, I was going to come out earlier, but I decided to have a movie therapy evening, which, there's Paige, the library cat, which helps me. Movie therapy is what I call it. I watched a movie called Strangers in Good Company, and it was very uplifting. So that's something that helps. And getting out walking like this, it should help. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Yesterday's didn't seem like it helped, but we'll see tonight. There are always people that you can talk to. There's all kinds of hotlines out there. There's all kinds of social media pages. Hey, if you want to talk to me, contact me on social media. My social media is the same as it is on my YouTube here, Will Taylor. I'm not a therapist. That is what I went to school for. I did graduate the master's program, but I did not go on to be a therapist. But I do know a few things, and I like talking to people. So if you want to contact me, you for sure can. But we can get through this. We can do it. The Sassy Trash Store. Looks like they're all decorated up for Halloween. Yep. Great store. Oh, and here we go, Henry's. Gifts and souvenirs, they're decorated for Halloween also. That's neat. And once again, if you want to talk to me, hit me up on social media. It's Will Taylor. I'm on all the socials. Or if you have any advice for me, drop it in the comments. Or hit me up on my socials. But I'm gonna walk back down to my car, which I parked in front of the post office. Then I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna have a late dinner and get prepared for work tomorrow. So please like, please subscribe, and let's go on this journey together. Let's get healthy. Bye.